So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
They run. This is Cohen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. 1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Cameron Batson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Giants.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, Jackson. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Giants 7, Bears nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, Eason looking for his running back, and he's got him. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one. No gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Eason sets to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Cohen. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Giants 7, Bears nothing.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Cameron Batson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
To amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
At the 27-yard line.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On third down, it's Pollard. Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Number 29.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Forced out to his left. He's going to keep it again. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. It's caught, Shepard. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown.
Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Run for Pollard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
2nd and 4.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Check. Lucky.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. They'll find the rookie from Clemson, T. Higgins. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
49-yard line.
From the gun is Eason. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Eason. Open man is Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Pollard. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Chauncey Gardner.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Get him! Get him! Get him! 25! Check 25! Check 25! Check!
Here's Pollard again. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Check 24! Check 24!
Now the 7th-year running back, it's Le'Veon Bell.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's good.
10 more there and another first down.
Bears. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
54! Mike 54!
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And room there to work it inside the 25.
Carrier.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
24-yard line.
Check it out, Reed!
Here's Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Eason. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
Now here's Pollard. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Next to score, Giants 21. Bears.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Brought down by Darius.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively. And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle, and he got off the end there very quickly to make that play. Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Jackson flushed out right. Out to the right here to Shepard. Past the 20. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Bears' 11-yard
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught by Cohen. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tariq Cohen. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
makes the score Giants 28, Bears 7. Jason Myers.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Eason. And that is incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are close to finishing off this football game. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Cameron Batson. He was covered.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Jackson letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
New York.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense